As we've been telling you, September is National Cholesterol Education Month, and we're doing our part to help keep you informed on how cholesterol impacts your body. Today, we have with us in studio from the American Heart Association Community Impact Director Briana Ricks, along with board member and cardiologist Dr. Petra Lynch. Okay, so we spent a lot of time talking about healthy living and eating lifestyles, but you brought something for us this morning. What do we have and how does this fit into this conversation?
So I brought something that I make usually in the fall and cold winter month, and it's something that, you know, helps us keep healthy and raises our anti-inflammatory response. It's high in antioxidants. It's good for blood pressure lowering capacity. It's something fun that you can make in your kitchen instead of maybe having your glass of wine at night, right? It's a golden turmeric milk, right? I get very excited. So I started actually trying to, reduce alcohol intake a little bit with everyone. You know, every time I do not drink alcohol, but when my friends come over, they always have alcohol. So I'm like, why don't we have some kind of like mocktail hour?
I love it.
And this is not a mocktail hour. This is more like it's raining outside. Yeah. You feel like your joints are aching, and it's a comforting, beautiful turmeric milk. So what I did is I heated up some oat milk in this beautiful thing. So usually you can just do it on your stove. You just heat up a little bit of milk, and then you take just a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Turmeric is actually very anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
It also lowers blood pressure. And then I basically take some honey. Honey sweetens. It's a really good sugar substitute.
Okay.
I'm pouring it in.
Listen, I love honey.
Yeah. It's really good. It has some phlegm thinning activity, right? It helps our immune system.
Ooh, it's strong too. I smell it.
It is.
And this is red pepper.
This is red pepper. So red pepper really does lower your blood pressure if you use it on a regular basis as well.
Okay.
And then I just literally sprinkle maybe a tiny bit of, and I crush this black pepper up at night, just a little bit of black pepper. Again,
that activates the turmeric, right?
That activates the turmeric. Okay. And then the whole studio smells like this. Use a little bit of garlic. So this garlic in this turmeric milk will actually not smell anymore because the milk deactivates the smell of the garlic.
We have cinnamon.
Is cinnamon. So I use like Ceylon cinnamon here. Again, very anti-inflammatory, blood pressure lowering. And then I take some ginger, again, another quarter teaspoon. This is all quarter teaspoon besides the turmeric. That was a full teaspoon, right? And then we have, at the end, I add this. So this is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a good product for anti-inflammatory purposes. Okay. It does lower blood pressure as well. And it gives it a really nice taste. Once we have this, usually at home I just use a little stirrer on the stove, but now we.
Oh.
Are you okay? Cooking with Dr. Lynch here.
It's okay. And is this a home recipe that were you just experimenting? You got this from somewhere?
This is a home recipe.
Wow, okay.
There's recipes online. We can also have it posted later on our website. So I just mixed this a little bit. I am so sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
And now I want you all to try it. So because we have the garlic in there.
And you're supposed to, you serve it warm, correct? It's supposed to be warm, not cold on ice or anything of that nature.
So see, I just strain it a little bit. So I am a messy cook, y'all. You know, I'm just a little bit of a messy cook here.
Briana just asked a really good question. So could this replace like coffee in the morning, or is this something you would use? Because you mentioned wine before.
Yeah.
Right.
So would this something you would more so drink later on in the day or early in the day?
So this is more like a later on in the day.
Okay.
This calms you down. Cheers.
All right.
All right.
I hope I got the direction right.
That
actually it tastes
like a chai latte.
Yeah, very much so.
Just a little more spicier.
I mean, you cook it usually a little bit longer, so it gets a little bit more. But it's not bad, right? You can kind of see a comfort milk.
Absolutely.
Right?
So you said typically would you let those things kind of sit in there a little bit longer?
So I usually simmer them for 5 minutes over the stove. a little bit longer. So that's like a
Okay.
evening. It's not bad, right? It gets you a little bit relaxed, has really something heart healthy that makes you feel better.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
really
instead of
warming. It's really comforting, kind
Right.
of like that comfort food for this time of year. Now that it's getting a little bit cooler,
cooler,
this
yeah,
is perfect for that.
Maybe
And
instead
it's
of
healthy.
the hot chocolate or the eggnog, those
Right,
kind of things,
that's
you can
right.
put this in. That's
Right.
kind of the
Yeah.
feel that I'm getting, that
Right.
holiday drink. Now,
I love that.
again, you mentioned it off the top. Outside of it tasting pretty good, and I promise y'all I will not just say that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
The health benefits to this, what exactly are they
So-
when it comes to our heart?
It will lower your blood pressure, sometimes by even 10 to 20 millimeters down, which is
wow.
a significant lowering effect. The antioxidants in there are very high, and it reduces oxidative stress, which oxidative stress makes us age, makes our vessels age, makes our skin age faster. So it's a good property, and it keeps our immune system strong. So it's a nice little extra to have.
Yeah, me and Briana are over here just being
know,
taste
just
testers.
excited,
We're just like, yeah, please keep talking, Doc.
talking, we'll
Please keep talking. But Briana, I'll ask you this. As we're tasting this, we were talking earlier about. That's one of the big challenges sometimes people have is when it comes to affordability for healthy food. But then on the other side of that is the creativity too, right?
Yeah,
Because sometimes in order to eat healthy, it does take a little bit of creativity. You might think that healthy doesn't taste good, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case at all. Nope, not at all. And actually, if you go to heart.org/recipes, there are lots of heart healthy recipes. There's breakfast things, lunch, dinner. There's even different drinks that you can try, different mocktails. That's a really great way to kind of get your creative thinking going because, if you're trying to, cook healthy and eat healthy all the time, you will run out of things. You probably get tired of the same stuff. So that's why it's important to kind of have a blueprint, and heart.org/recipes has that.
Heart. I don't know why I said hot. Maybe because I'm so heart.org/recipes. Okay. And I think this. Anytime you want to just bring about what you've been cooking at home, what you've been working through, Dr. Lynch, that would be amazing. All right, I think we may have time for maybe one more quick response. Anything else while we have you guys here that you absolutely want people to know when it comes to maybe eating healthy living and your heart?
So I feel like personally it's about what we can do, right? It's about our attitude, right? It's about, the love we have for life, right? When I think about, where you come from, think about the recipes of your grandparents, right? How can I cook with my heart in it, and how can I share? It's all about sharing, right? If I can share my golden turmeric milk with you, right? It makes me feel so much better, and I want to repeat it because I had a positive feeling here, right? So I feel like think about what makes you whole and what you can bring to making your diet fulfilled. If you just say, oh, I can't eat this, and I can't eat cheese now, and I can't eat bacon, and I can't eat any fast food.
What can you do?
Clearly, what
Really
can I do?
focus on what you can.
I have all these resources. How can I include decades worth of experience from my family into this, or how I can actually bring something new to these decades that maybe my kids can carry on, or maybe my friends can carry on, right?